because TikTok doesn't save it to photos. It might be perfect.
Sure. I don't have your phone. Oh, how you gonna do it while you're riding your scooter?
Tie my phone to the handle.
That is a very bad idea. It's a horrible idea. You gonna get some soap out or no? Welcome in, Dorito. Welcome in, Grayson.
I'm not strong enough to lift that trash can.
Oh, no doubt. I 100% know you're not strong enough to lift that trash can. That's funny, Dorito. I had bacon with dinner. What is with the brew? I don't think you. I don't know, Dorito. The thing is like loaded with debris. It's right there. It is extremely heavy. I'm not gonna lie. Ah, crap. I know. Grayson comes in, the party's arrived, and then the party leaves. What's that all about? Appreciate the thumbs up. Is that you, Dorito, doing that? That's still fresh one. There you go. We had rain this morning, so I don't know mm, how long this is going to take to catch, but it will catch, I promise. Welcome in, Bud. How are you, sir? You missed me racing Sun on the water slides earlier today. We went to Santa's Village, decided to use enact our season passes. And when we did as such, um, son originally said, no, we're not going to go to the water park. Lo and behold, after like 4 rides, he's like, can we go to the water park? How's your day been, bud? Did you have a Sunday roast like usual? 35. Double it, add 30. 100 minus 397. Wow. Guys, there's a hawk circling. I don't know what it sees, but it's after something. And I think it's because the neighbor had his stupid parrot out. Just so we're clear. Salad. Was there a protein on the salad? Was there cheese on the salad? Was there bacon on the salad? Because I can get down with salad if all of the above are accounted for. Hey, Biff. Just telling Bod we went to Santa's Village and we ended up at the water park. I am done. I am absolutely done. I'm so tired. You forget how much those stairs going up to the water slides take it out of you. That's why we started this bad boy so early, is because 3, 2, 1, Dorima's going absolutely bonkers at the neighbors. Ready for it? 3, 2. Hi, buddy. Hi. There it is. The freaking dog. How was that? Grr. Ham, cheese, and sausage on a salad? Sausages in a salad? I mean, ham and cheese, I could see. Remus! 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 Mama getting serious. She said, knock it off. Stop it. Hey, baby, you know Bod puts sausage in his salad? I know, I said the same thing. He said, like little cocktail weenies. Mama wants to know if they're cold or hot. Which is actually a good question. I didn't even think about that aspect. Ah, I get it. Little Smokies are tasty. Don't get me wrong, but never thought about putting them in a salad. And Gopher said, "No, we don't yuck other people's yum." Remus, stop. The last time you did that, you Ralphed. Ugh. Oh, I'm so sore. So sorry. So all right, this is about to get really sketchy really fast, guys. Because out in the yard, because there's some crap around the house we got to burn up. Tomatoes, cucumber, close pork pie sausages, ham, cheese, pepper, lettuce, normal and crusty rolls, and butter. I'm gonna say since you listed lettuce last, Bod, that's less of a salad, and the lettuce is more of a garnish. Yeah, that's a good idea. Kick his soccer ball towards where the kids are playing with the soccer ball, so he thinks they're gonna take his soccer ball. Good idea. That thing's heavy as hell, baby. And Gopher, if you're here, because you obviously held a message, I hope you're doing all right. Oh, there you are. Hello, everyone. Like the timing of that was impeccable. Oh, yeah, he took the head off of it. The head's right here. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hand me that one else that's breaking it up. Oh. Gopher, I presume you do this as well, just to clean up the like falling crap like out of the trees, clean up the yard. Just had a vision of a burning mattress. No, this is actually it's a table. It's wood, so I wouldn't be burning it if it wasn't wood. I'm not like my neighbors. I swear they have tire fires. Yeah, like at the one woman power mower. I will tell you, guys, if you haven't seen it, um, if you like any of our recent videos that have Remus in it, when you boop the like button, it turns into a paw because it's a dog video. I thought that was hilarious. See, this is gonna go from not catching to like a hot mess real quick. That's why I only put one. This was a table. I don't understand what that creepy Halloween smoke is, but it's probably because there's a little bit of glue built into there, but also probably because it poured this morning. But that looks very like Halloween smoky. But then once it gets like 2 feet up, look, it disappears. It's like it's just thick right there. but then disappears. John Jimmy, it was a table that we used for a Christmas display that we left outside that probably shouldn't have been left outside. And so we it got ruined. It was our own fault. Only thing not restricted by stupid law. So what is the restriction, Bod? Like what gets changed if you do the update? And can anybody hear me? Because I swear that we're like stuck. Okay, good. I There you go. Yeah, it's on our side then. Appreciate you guys confirming. Usually burn my gardens in the fall because the ash is good for my gardens. So you okay? So you use the ash. See, I on the other hand, I compost the gardens in the fall. So we have three different compost bins, and so when we cut everything down, we partially drop compost, and then the rest of it goes into compost bins. All right, this side's making me mad. This side needs to burn too. Come on, guy, get to burn. Quick poll for me. Do you like cold or warm? What? John Jimmy, I'm gonna go with warm. 100% warm. I like cold plunges, warm showers. My iPhone, because if you have to force me to prove 18-year-old, because I won't. My Bot, I believe you're well above 18 years old, though. What are you worried about? Bollocks. I met some weirdos. Like, yeah, not my not my cup of tea. I have taken cold showers though. Don't get me wrong. When I used to do like 2 a days, or if I did a really hard training, whether it be football, basketball, baseball, hockey, you name it, to start off with cold to shock you into like feeling normal again. I get that. Hi, Ramos. You want to come up here? Come on. Okay. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? What, you want this? Take it. Take it. Just took the stick I was about to burn. Unbelievable. I did not, Bod. Where was that at? What do you mean almost all of them were normal? What would an abnormal snake be? Would it have legs? Because then it's just a lizard. Just saying. This table is not burning as well as I thought it would. I thought it'd go a lot quicker, but we got to get rid of it. So it's going tonight. Let me just spitball this, John Jimmy. You put a snake in a cage. It may not be happy about those living environments. However, a different snake might be like, I don't want to live out in the wild. That's crazy. This guy lets me sit here, bask in the light, feeds me. I don't have to worry about predators. Snakes, I assume, are just like humans. They got different personalities. Some people may enjoy the captivity, some may not. You get what I mean? Yes, I burn all my plants that are done for the season, plus drop sticks and limbs. Then all the leaves get raked over the garden. Oh, I use leaf mulch too. Gopher, I'm a big leaf mulcher. I wish I tilled more. I really should. I aerate, not till. Silo had a crack. They evacuated 50,000 people. I heard about the coal mine in China, but I didn't hear about that one. Well, I can say that's what kind of happens when you spend a day at an amusement and water park and then you come home and you start mowing the lawn and try to burn up all the crap that's lying around your patio. Um, we didn't get much news. So that's on us. So I blame Remus. What are you stuck on? He's stuck. What are you stuck on? Mama, what's he stuck on? Are you serious? That's it? He like stopped, like he was being pulled in reverse by a semi. Oh, what kind of tiller do you have, Gopher? Because that's one of the things that's always thrown me for a loop. I've always wanted to get a tiller. I don't have one. Um, the boy is he was riding his electric scooter for a hot minute, but he's tapped as well. We didn't go into this very prepared for a day at the water park. We went into this thinking we were going to finally activate our season passes, maybe ride a few rides, and then call it a day. Come home and get the grass done. But we ended up having a little too much fun at the water park, and so you get out in that sun and you're not used to it. It sort of tuckers you out. Not to mention we had a very bad sleep last night. I, yeah, Mama didn't, but Son and I did. It was so bad that for a section of it, Son and I were downstairs together because we couldn't sleep. Were these all on that Wackadoo wagon or something?
Yeah, because they were in the one.
Ah. Oh, you got one that goes on the back of a tractor. That's crazy. Um, yeah, I was thinking like a little handheld one. like that's what I would need. You got a lot more land than we do, though. A lot more land. No fault in that, John Jimmy. I'll be honest with you. Mama even said she's like, "Did we just go to sleep?" I said, "No, we got some garbage." By garbage, I mean like these sticks and stuff. The pile we keep over here is what we got to burn. That's our walkout, and we can't even walk out right now. I said we really need to clean that up. And she said, "Well, I got to finish mowing." So here we are. Welcome in CBC. How are you? Well, I can see that now, Gopher. I was wasn't putting two and two together. That's why I don't till too much. I had I forget what the heck they call it. It was like a cricket or something like that. It was like a little gas powered one. But man, it beat you up using it. And our land here, our area of the country is basically clay and a lot of rock. And because of that, there was it would hit rocks and I bend blades and everything else. So I just said, you know what? I sold it with a new set of blades, actually back in the day on Craigslist, because I just didn't even want it anymore. It was just too much of a hassle.
Go. Oh.
Can you stop yelling at the Remus? Remus, come. Mama doesn't want you bugging her. Thought you said it wouldn't cut it when it's this long. I thought you said it wouldn't cut it when it's this long. It's doing a very fine job. Man, it is like hot on my.
What? I deleted my other one too.
Something's clearly stuck. It doesn't usually sound like that, baby. What'd you get in there? Oh, this is warmer than I anticipated it being. But wait, what? Baby, this table is not burning very fast. The table is not burning very fast.
I like that it's like fire retardant.
Oh, yeah, it's taking longer than I thought it would, but I thought it'd go up real quick. I was actually worried about it. If you look right there, there's a piece of chair as well. That's from a different hunk of furniture. Toss it. Toss it. Ah, mm. There you go. Let's get some more oxymogen to it. Now we're cooking. And it's a good looking fire. It's a nice deep orange. I think everyone's zoning out in the chat. We got several people here. Everyone's just like enjoying the fire. I think everyone's tired like we are. I am, Bod. I have the blue moons. That's what I'm rocking with. It's a good summertime. It's got that orange peel. It's just a little bit light, a little refreshing. Like I said, well, I was out in the sun all day, so I don't want something heavy. How about yourself, sir? Oh. Drinking water with lemon. Okay. So you have a citrus based beverage yourself. Oh, it's gonna take forever. And Mama was worried that we started this too soon, and I said, "Nah, yeah, get rid of all this crap." Bud, what did you say got banned?
I just got deleted. Well, I fell and I had it on video, but then the video got deleted. I bruised up my knee. Luther.
What do you mean you fell?
I fell. Like I was going around a corner and my bike like hit a curb and it like
Your bike or your scooter?
my
Why are you wearing?
I was punched.
Oh my god, dude!
It worked.
You're
I'll put
wearing a bungee cord. You're a dork.
Oh no, I fell.
Have you gotten the all clear? Their son's little knobby needs. I did stream earlier, Gojo. You just weren't there. And it's Sunday, so we were in church when the normal morning stream happens.
this? Wesley.
But yes, we did stream earlier. You missed Dad going down water slide.
Is that hot?
No, go Joe. Go Joe.
You was sleeping. Let me skip.
Almost bring this. I almost got it cleaned out. You almost got your walkway back. Ugh. Oh. I did not go Joe, not yet. We've been busy. And right now I'm just zoning out to fire. We had somebody over one time that was, I mean, to call that person inebriated would be doing an injustice to inebriated people. But his point was well taken. And he asked the question of, why are we so memorized by fire? Now, I know what he meant. What he meant was mesmerized. But he asked the question of why we're so memorized by fire. But in saying it the way he said it, he actually answered his own question. Because I think it's like innate in us that fire is safety, fire is security, fire is comfort, fire allows you to heat a home, cook food, a lot of different things that bring you a lot of value. So it's ingrained genetically in our memory. But to this day, Mama and I always joke about that, right, Mama?
Okay.
Why are we so memorized by fire?
Yes. Get. Go.
Welcome in, Mama Bear. Come here, buddy. You're stuck on the hose guard. You're a dork. I love you, dude, but you're a dork. You really are. You're a big dork. I will tell you one of the things that I'm gonna really not look forward to at some point, guys, is do you want this? This is what he does. He comes to my wood pile and he takes my wood. Okay. It's a big one though. It's a big one. I don't want you hitting my grill. Come on. Bro, you're in the hospital too? Oh, Bear, what's going on with everybody? What happened? But going back to the fire pit, this fire pit's actually made by Weber. And Weber hasn't made this fire pit since like early to mid 2000s when we purchased it. And I'm a big Weber guy, as you can see from my Weber grills everywhere, my Weber smoker, my Weber gas grill. I'm a huge Weber guy. So if Pete would let you stand up, that sounds horrifying. Are you better now, Mama Bear? Mama Bear. She was in the hospital too. Her feet wouldn't let her stand up. I assume that's like neurological. That's weird. He's all sorts of screwed up. That dog is special, dude. Dude, start tossing me that crap. Careful how you toss it because my phone's. But is a tumor on your brain? No way. Who? Mama Bear. So I assume that would push on like a nerve. That what's happening? I don't mean no way, like as in I don't believe. I mean no way, like no way, like. But you're home now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mama Bear. But you're home and comfortable presently, at least, right? Ooh, that's a text to fan. Jesus is Lord. Welcome in. It's 2:20 a.m. It's 7:20 p.m. for us. So if it's 2:20 a.m., you're either in Africa or Europe somewhere. Well, Mama Bear, you'll be in our prayers too. Although we went to Mass today, we go to Mass on Memorial Day as well. And I'll be sure to pray for you and the entire community. But you have my word. So we will be at Mass tomorrow morning for Memorial Day Mass again. Well, I said somewhere in Africa. I was including the full continent. But welcome in. How are you today? Where are you? Well, man, that plane is low. I mean, you're here with us now. Do you mean where are we? As in, like, what location are we in? 7:22 p.m. for us. So that's your first big clue is we're in Central Standard Time. Now, if you know anything about the US, you'll be able to quickly discern there's different accents from around America. We have I've been told, a specific accent. You're in Guam? That's awesome. I don't know that we've ever had anybody come in and confirm they're from Guam. We are stateside, so we're in America. Um, but we are Central Time Zone. Gopher has a Southern accent. I mean, I could have guessed, but there's also an Appalachian accent. The why lift? That sound is horrifying. She just said it. Oklahoma is John's guess. Oklahoma is the place to be. Not quite. I'll give you a clue. So we love this game. So we're in the Central Time Zone. That's clue number one. Clue number two is we're near the third most populated city in the US. So if you can think of all the cities in the US, we're near the third most populated city. Because I'm getting bad ideas, so that's why. What do you mean you're getting bad ideas, my guy? I mean, for real life, with a name like you have and a PFP like you have, I would presume you would prey on it. And that's not me passing an assumption. We have picked our lane. We fully endorse anybody's right to choose their own belief system as long as their belief system doesn't bother, impugn, or tread on anybody else's freedoms or liberties. Indiana's a great call. However, Indianapolis is the largest city in Indiana, and Indianapolis is a rounding error compared to the city I'm in. So think of Indiana's neighbor. So you basically got four choices, but one of those four has the third largest city in the US. Uh huh. Did you put the dog inside? Of all the guesses we've ever had from where we're at, Oklahoma was never one of them until today. That is correct. So we are in a far suburb of Chicago. So we are in northern Illinois. See, I told you everyone gets it in 2 to 3 guesses. I've been told we have a Midwest/Chicago accent. Just checking the phone for heat because it's pretty freaking hot. That's what you guys were on, a 5-gallon bucket, in case you didn't know, because we're fancy here. This is like high end, like YouTube studios. Now you're in a flower pot. I'm trying to level you out. If Bod was still here, Bod knows what stand you're in. You probably fell asleep. You're in the bum cream stand. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is way too generous. What are you doing that for? Hi, Gopher. That was very generous of you. Thank you. Jesus is Lord. I'm going to keep that hidden just for the purposes of the community, but I can read it. And that is all the more reason to pray. I am telling you, you mean something to somebody, and the trail that something like that leaves behind impacts generationally those around you, and you don't know what you mean to somebody, know that. Find solace in that and be the beacon that others can follow because others have those similar thoughts. So, what I can tell you as a person of faith, I presume, based on your naming, is pray on it. You will understand. And Jonathan, that was overly, overly, overly generous. Although we do have um, a gift goal here. It's not something we ask or enforce. We're here to hang out and give people an environment to come with no judgment, just to put their feet up, let their hair down, and relax. But that is extremely generous of you. Originally from San Diego, California, but I'm out here in Guam for an assignment. Now, I've been to San Diego for a hot second, and I was there for business. I flew into San Diego and we drove up the coast to go to Laguna because that's where I had to head for work. But San Diego was, I mean, from what I saw from the air and the hot seconds I went there, it was gorgeous. Now, I also don't need you to say anything if you can't. But if you say you're on assignment and if you say that you're from San Diego, does that have anything to do with the Navy or military there? And if it does, you don't have to say anymore. Simple yes or no, or even I'll abstain is perfectly fine. The other thing I will tell you, Jesus is Lord, is one of the things that can reconnect you is something as simple as what we're doing right now. And what I mean by that is get outside. If you're in your room, find a different environment. The change of environment, especially reconnecting with nature, and I don't know if you guys can hear it. There's birds everywhere. There's the sounds of neighbors. There's the sounds of squirrels, of chipmunks, airplanes. It just it recalibrates you. Just having a look at that fire, just change your environment. It can do so much for your mood, your disposition, and can also help you find the answers you've been praying to hear. Jonathan, for what it's worth, appreciate your service all to all of you guys. I know tomorrow's Memorial Day, which is a holiday for those that have fallen, given their life for that we have the freedoms that we appreciate. And Veterans Day is wholly separate, but I will say to you, never forget. So I cannot thank you enough for everything you guys do. Welcome back, Beef. I'm worried about these buckets starting to get me. Like it, it's a crazy level of warmth. So what makes you, and again, I'm not challenging this. This is purely conversational. What makes you want to join the army? because there are other divisions, there are other. So typically, people, if they're looking to military service, choose one over the other for different reasons. I keep hearing that same whoo. Like I don't know what it is. Or and so go for going back to your accent. I got a funny feeling you say y'all, correct? You're a big y'all person. Now, how is it that I just got an Uber notification when I said I flew into San Diego and Uber just said, looking to plan some trips? Book Uber. I swear to you, as God is my witness. So if you don't think these phones are listening 100% of the time at all times, I knew several people that were in the Air Force. Now, most of them weren't flyers. They were in support capability, but they chose Air Force as their service. Yes, y'all is in our dictionary. See, go for y'all. We're a folks like region, so we say guys or folks. So that is definitely a regional thing. Y'all is basically south of the Mason Dixon. North of the Mason Dixon is folks or guys. Yeah, exactly, Jonathan. Literally, I'm sitting here staring at my phone so I can read the chat, and I get an Uber notification planning a trip. Listening. That's just wild. I planned on it. It's too big. That's why I put it to the side. It's too much, especially since we didn't break it down very well. Ah, look at pressboard. There's pressboard built into like wood pieces, so it's like a combo. I would never have known that, Jesus. Yeah, Lord. Honestly, it's you're doing completely fine. And some of the worst dictation we see is from people that are from the Americas. So don't worry about your English. Actually, we found that people that study English as their second language are actually better at it than we are, and more often than not than we are. However, they typically learn the Queen's English and not the American English. So certain spellings like favorite end up having a U in it and stuff like that that we're not used to as Americans. But I respect it because it is the English language after all. Welcome in, Tara. Welcome in, Animal Lover. Silkdown said you're in Western North Carolina. Western North Carolina. So I would come across as giving you a North Carolinian accent, huh? Jonathan, that is so overly generous, my guy. Completely unnecessary. I will tell you that everything we get goes back in the channel, so we appreciate you, but that is overly generous. And we give back anywhere and everywhere we can. However, I'm cutting bait for a second. Holy crap. That is way too hot. Thank you, Tara. Woo. Wow. It's hot. It's hot. That is. Ah. Oh, that's me in the background. Sorry. I didn't mean to be in the camera. I'm going to get Remus now that I'm cooling off. Woo! That was, that was hot.
Hey, Tara. We're good. Tired. Busy. How are you? Remus just came out.
He just kicked it himself. See that? Tara shares a steak with you, Jonathan. Don't use your mouth. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, the
My hot pop-up is right.
your hot pop-up is this?
Whatever. So my iPad fits perfectly in your case, and your iPad fits perfectly in mine. So I switched them. Because mine look better in blue.
Can you keep those away from the fire?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Look!
That fire is lit either.
And look how perfect it fit. And look.
Tara's talking to you, buddy.
Tara, me and Dad switched iPad cases, and now mine looks way better. And
That's the phone that's live.
so basically, our camera now matches the case, and I like it until I want to switch back.
Jonathan's the one that was extremely generous. So
much, very much appreciate it.
Jonathan's also serving in the military. So
I love my niece. I didn't just steal it, but look, they just have a bunch of air bubbles, like bubbles.
let's not put that on the edge. I don't care whose it is. Let's not put it on the edge. Let's put it on the
other side.
Put it on the table. The table.
Well, I might use it.
The table until it's being used. Good Lord. You been to South Africa, Gopher? I've only been to Canada as my over out of the country experience. Yeah, a lot. But when I used to play junior hockey, I used to travel to Canada all the time.
Look, and there's only one air bubble in here. I didn't even want to go to shop. Who told me I wanted to go shop? Wait. I kind of
So, Jonathan, I gotta ask.
Okay, now I kind of want this.
And it's coming from San Diego and everything else. How do you like Guam?
Of course, character upgrades on sale. But I'm on it when I talk about it. Did you empty that?
No. You're talking the fire pit, right?
Yeah.
I did. I did not. Guys, I'm full.
Might happen.
What might happen? Tara likes bringing up.
Who's Chera?
Tara likes bringing up old hurts. Old hurts.
Dada, who's Chera?
I was laughing.
It said Chera still. Hi, Tara. Who's Chera? There's no Chera here. It should be called Chera. Not nice.
Yeah, Tara was in the live when Mama took my dog, left me. Well, I won't press. I don't know, but I won't press. I am I'm a vault to a fault, but at the same time, I don't ever ask anything that somebody doesn't want to share. I'm not gonna lie, I think I got a little sun from running around at the like I can you know how you feel like and if Bod was here, I'd give him a hard time for they call it sunball.
What?
They call it sunbalm. Balm.
God said that?
No, I saw it on BBC News because there was some concert going on, and because they have a heat wave right now, they're like, they're asking the field reporter, "Do you have? Are you taken care of? Is everything good?" And she's like, "Of course, I have my water. I have my sun balm."
Oh, yeah. Let's not have time.
This is currently the state card. Have a birthday.
But I'm telling you, hold that more securely.
Super.
Is that bird at a different neighbor's house now?
I swear.
You didn't hear that? We have a neighbor with a parrot, and he was out earlier.
Yes, he was.
What is that? Is that a kid or a bird?
Yeah, he was, and I wanted to kill it. Oh. Mama, I have to take down this. I think it team's back. I don't want to take it down. So pretty. It took me a very
Gopher, are you still on track to go home tomorrow?
I believe that's what Gopher said. Gopher said, "I'm planning to go home tomorrow, y'all." She didn't say y'all, but I'm adding that in. Remus, what you say?
oh,
Okay, so I'm not the only one that hears it, Mom. I was like,
yeah, I don't know what
so the neighbor, if you can see it, yeah, you can. So you see that like two-story like deck is what I meant to say. It's not a patio, it's a deck. He has a parrot that he lets come outside with him, and the thing is so loud. And he has on occasion taken it for a walk.
literal walks. The parrot. It was out while I was riding my scooter and it was yelling at me.
And so I was wondering if he's presently on a walk with the. Is that a kid yelling or is it a parrot? You hear it though, right? Because Gopher hears it.
No, there's something wrong.
I'm not.
Yeah, no, I'm not hearing it.
Yeah, there's being in the hospital is not a fun experience at all. And Jacob's usually here, and Jacob usually likes a good dad and son story. So last time I was kept overnight, they told me I had to walk before I could leave. And so I started like putting in like mileage. And
Go to every floor.
I kept going to every floor because I was sick of looking at the same hallways. And they said, "That's fine as long as you're walking." Well, somebody apparently, and when you're in the elevator sort of does what it wants to do. Somebody called it for the ground floor. And here I am with an IV on the like handle thing, and I'm like holding it, and I'm in like the whole like tied in the back nightgown with basically your skivvies. And the door opens on the ground floor, and it's a bunch of people with like flowers and like congratulation, it's a boy, and everything else. And they must have thought like a lunatic from like the crazy level got loose, and I was like, "Hey, what floor are you going to?" And then I pressed the button for him. It was one of the most uncomfortable elevator rides for those people ever. I was like, "Guys, you shouldn't have called for the elevator up at that particular moment, but you got what you got."
Usually I'll go.
But yeah, they would not let me go. You can ask Mama. Mama was sitting on the couch in my room, and I was like, I gotta leave. I got to get home. This is ridiculous."
Are you gonna burn the floor or?
Go ahead and throw whatever you want up there. Otherwise, we're gonna lose it. Can you toss this in the middle? I don't want to get up because that phone is on the verge of falling off. I gotta readjust it.
Ah!
Yeah.
Why are you miffed, Tara?
Did I say hi?
I know. I know. It didn't register earlier either. When we were going to Santa's Village. Did you stick around and watch any of that? Because you said burb. And I don't know if you did burb. But there was a bunch of people that came in and saw Son and I going. We took you guys on a few rides, which I'm not supposed to do. So don't tell anybody. Shh, it's our secret. And then Mama watched film Son and I racing on water slides before we ended it. So if you want to go back and check it out, there was on ride of the Tilt-A-Whirl Mega Velocity. You got to see Mama and Son go on the roller coaster. Dad sat that one out. You got to see Son go on the pipe. You got to see Son go on the pirate ship, and then you got to see Dad and Son race on the water slides. I actually want to go back myself and watch. The first water slide we went on, Dad stuck. I can't even explain. I stuck. Like I was paddling to get down the water slides. And then the second time around, Mama said I was like launching water like out of the tube. I was going so fast.
I thought it was because you had your regular shorts on it, not swim shorts.
No, it had nothing to do with it. It was that slide. But then he went on it and everything was okay. I will tell you that the tube, buddy, the candy cane one, it hurts.
Especially hurts my back.
That's a tomato, dude. That's a tomato. Don't lick it.
Go around. Go around. You suck on the flowers. Go around.
Baby, he's gonna damage those over there with this. Welcome back, Jesus Lord.
You can't go any farther.
He's a dork. So did they give you a time guesstimate, Gopher?
Hopefully, it's first thing in the
That's the thing that always cracks me up. You can go in the morning. When?
Yeah, when is it?
When the doctor releases you. When is that?
holiday. Oh crap!
Okay, you guys can hear that, correct?
I think it's
Do you have your phone magnetized to my grill? Okay. I mean, I had my phone suction cup to your mom's car yesterday, so
outside of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
When we were sitting there doing the scooter wars. 353 subs, congrats.
Awesome. That's a kid for sure.
And there's sounds, Tara, coming from that direction.
Annoying.
It's horrible. But we keep confusing it because the neighbor back there with the deck has this giant parrot. It's like a 3-foot parrot,
Suction cup.
and that parrot is the loudest thing. The parrot was hilarious though. There's a live, and I wish I could find it where
He was getting yelled at by the
it,
parents.
yes, and Beefy was laughing, and then the parrot was making fun of her laugh. And because she has that like ridiculously loud laugh, and the parrot was mocking it and replicating it. You expected the live to end. Well, the fryer's still going, my guy. No, she just kept laughing, and she's like, "Oh my god, it sounds like me." And we then reminded her, "No, you sound like a parrot, not the other way around."
Can't you good enough to do that at the store?
You haven't had anything yet, so how can you have any s'more? Ah!
You're not funny.
That's gonna be funny when you sleep in the shed.
You're so funny too.
Appreciate you, Tara.
Who did that?
Tara.
Tara did. It's Chicken Slim Kitty. Hi, my name is
Punch you.
what? My name
I'm
is
going to come over.
who? My name is. Don't say
Shut
that.
up.
Chicken Slim Kitty.
Shut.
Look at Remus, like, I don't see a kitty. There was a kitty. I looked for it.
Say his name.
Remus heard his name. I bite.
I did not. Dad did not show.
Oh crap! I showed Son. That's who I showed. You saw Tara's kitty.
Oh yeah. It looks like Ricky.
He thinks it looks like Licky. Oh good lord, that's too big. Here,
And it's got the burnt on the end.
the burnt isn't the problem. It's cool. Here,
Mama, do you like the Teen Boyfriend?
Son saw it. Tara, I knew I showed somebody. Just couldn't remember who I showed. I thought it would have been more important to show Son than Mama. No?
Don't get him to chew that.
You need to have the conversation with him. I honestly thought you sent it for Son to see. I'm not gonna lie.
No, she's
That's why I purposely made sure he saw it. Because in fairness, almost this is not. Please don't take this out of context here. Like everything is always lowercase, but then Son comes around and it's hi Son and like chunky speak, and so yeah, he comments on my TTs all the time, and so I remembered I was supposed to show it to somebody. I just thought
very monster attack.
I just
No,
forgot who I was supposed to show it.
we already got one earlier.
How do we know? You should have been here earlier.
Dorito, do you call it that yourself because you watch Bluey, or did you hear us say it for real life?
Did you hear that on the camera?
I will tell you, Terry, you said typical man. A typical man would have showed nobody. I showed somebody. And I responded to the email.
Would you hear this?
No. Yeah, exactly, Dorito.
Or I blocked him, but I unblocked him.
Written in all caps.
Still
Who did?
Yeah, I don't. But he gave me a bunch.
When was this? What?
Like, I don't know.
It had to be a long time ago.
Yeah, I will. That's fine.
Yeah, we were big Bluey fans. Tara, there's no reason to go anywhere. I will show Mama the kitty picture. I will say it does look like licorice though.
I thought it was licorice. Wow.
He's peeling it. See that?
Hey, let him do him. That's nasty.
Lilith. I like that name. Lilith.
You guys see that? Dorito, I don't know that that's true. It's an old wives' tale, but okay. You guys see that? Not showing up on my screen.
It's out of focus now.
That's a big skeeter. I got him. Actually, her, because only the female skeeters bite you.
Did you and Tia take a shower yesterday?
Nope. It's a branch. It's not a stick. That's a branch. He's peeling the bark off of it. He's not chewing the wood. He's just peeling the bark. It's like a 4-foot branch. I threw it in the yard because he was trying to get it out from the patio. Now he's sniffing something. I don't know what. He's got some sort of odoriferous fermentations in his nostrils. What do you smell? I think you can. Dorito?
You do it first.
Yeah. You do it. Let me hear you. I think it's pronounced bow wow, is how you say it. Bow wow. Where'd he go? Guys, I am so tired. Baby, if you're gonna have s'mores, like build this fire and go have it.
Last one. Is Gojo here?
Gojo was here. Gojo got mad at me and said, "Why didn't I stream this morning?" To which I reminded him it's Sunday and I was at church. Gopher said me too on the s'more. I assume that was what the me too was. I almost took my poker stick.
He did?
Yeah, that was the one he wanted. It was like a branch that I was using. How many Robux did that clown scam me for? Which is how much?
he gave me a bunch of stuff. Cause we were friends and that. Still gave me something. He gave me like a Galaxy Money Money Buggy, 2 Tic Tacs, a Lava Dorito, a Garamo, another Garamo, and another Garamo. So I'm not mad about it. I traded that stuff in.
So how did that happen?
Give me. Oh, he just said you're not getting a dragon for 2,000 Robux.
No, how did you even transfer him Robux?
So,
Why?
Oh, we were friends for like ever.
Did you ever get those ones that one time when it was a legitimate thing that you supposedly were supposed to get the Robux for? What?
I got 100 Robux from it. But I think they started doing more taps.
How much were you supposed to get?
1,000. But I got the brain rot back, and I think they should still be transferring to my account. They haven't yet, but they should.
Transferring what?
The Robux. It takes forever.
How did you get the brain rot back?
Robux just gave it back to me.
It was Nova that you sold it to?
Yes.
Whoa, watch out. There's a hot temper over there. Right there. Ah. Okay. Technoblade never dies. Did I used to play a game called Technoblade on NES? I swear that sounds familiar. I miss Technoblade. Well, Amber, I don't.
Here, taste this. Yeah.
I don't know who Technoblade is.
Oh, Technoblade is a Minecraft streamer.
I swear there used to be a game called Technoblade. They're not the freshest. Is that your only option?
Those are from last year.
You know who will like these, right?
I don't need skiing hill anymore. I found out how to get it fast. I don't want to more before they do that.
Tara sent a 6-7.
Why, Tara? Why? Hey, nice talk.
Amber said hello, son. She said, "'Cause I can, son." Amber, 67 will never die.
67 is dead.
67.
I guess it's bad. Some big stuff.
Baby, let me try one of those. I actually like the graham crackers.
Yeah, it's from
Okie dokie. Oh, yeah.
better.
Oh, yeah.
I just bought.
Oh, I changed names. So his name is Functional.
This is my idea of s'mores. I just eat the graham crackers.
His name is Wyatt. Plays for Wyatt.
Son hasn't done a Minecraft stream in a hot minute, but maybe soon. And why are you sad, Amber?
He looks like a nerd.
Don't you dare knock us off.
He looks like a nerd. Battery marshmallow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the gum on the plate.
Bagel and bacon. I mean, why not? Tara says she ever meets you, she's gonna trick you with spicy nugs.
Sarah, you might have to wait till like 20. I'm 100% going to LA. I have enough money. To go.
You do realize she's way north of LA, right? Oh, okay.
We'll drive a car there.
Baby, those are not done. How far of a drive is that, Tara? Like in hours? I know it's not close, and that's what I explained to him. But that's how Aunt Beefy does it. And Mama's actually come around a little bit to that. She'll allow a little bit of char. Aunt Beefy like ignites them and then lets them burn for a hot second.
Oh yeah, she just. Once I saw her, she made like a little.
Baby, you gotta lick that bottom or it's gonna drip. I'm trying to show your mallow. Amber, my answer to that all the time is chicken butt.
It's on YouTube, but she's weighing, but it's posted, but YouTube won't weigh in her because she has 60 cases, which is hilarious. These are damn small channels all the time.
Did you get that drip or did it hit the plate? What? Do I want chocolate? I got my sushi. Mm. I bought sushi finally. Wait, what? Amber, wait, I'm confused. You can't have a twin brother.
Why?
At this point, she said, I just found out I'm having a twin brother.
She has a brother.
Oh, I misread that. I misread that. I thought, I'm like, I hate to break it to you. Maybe your parents told you they're having twins, which means that you're having possibly two brothers.
That's some crazy news.
Sorry, I misread that.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they got the smaller one.
Did you want?
What? If they're no, don't put that in there. If they're not being used for something. What?
Nothing. Dad, are you okay with the cakewalk?
Yeah, that's fine.
And this one fits you. I'm gonna want to trade that later. Get like a couple helps. But for now, I like it.
Or is it 100?
Wow. Wow.
Are you seeing that I said that?
Wow. Are you suggesting that we play volleyball, Dorito? That's not going to happen tonight. They're going to have s'mores. I'm going to have a few pieces of suchi. And then we're going to take showers. And then I'm going to put mom's head in, like, you know, the squirrel from SpongeBob? I'm put mom's head in that bowl. I'm going to try to go to sleep. What is that squirrel's name? Her name's Sandy? For real life? Okay.
Andy the squirrel.
I was snoring last night.
Yes,
It was bad, guys. It was like really bad.
it was.
I couldn't go to sleep in her room because I couldn't go to sleep. So I went.
How bad does it have to be that both you and I ended up downstairs?
I eventually went upstairs.
We ended up on a different level of the house. Yeah. Mama was rattling the windows last night.
I don't know why. I don't even drink. So
No, Aunt Beefy's not here.
she was in the chat. I doubt she still is. Was.
It's just Dad, Son, and Mama. Son's running on like 5 hours of sleep. Dad's running on like 3.
I'm gonna go.
I thought Mama was Aunt Beefy. No. What do you mean you love drinking? Like water and juice and pop?
I didn't drink church tomorrow enough.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I believe it's 9 o'clock. We're not missing Memorial Day Mass. Oh, I'm on the wrong phone. Tara picked like your favorite flowers. And I was like,
What are you? What are you doing?
we had Mama wanted brat, Son wanted chicken, and Dad wanted burgers. So we kind of just had the grill on and grilled. That make sense? Dorito, it's okay. You held it for that long. We can switch up the light. Those are Mama's favorite flowers. That's why Mama has it on her shirt. Speaking of which, Mama bought a new hanging basket, which I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can. Oh no, you can't. She bought this hanging basket right there today when we went to the store after Santa's Village. They said they remind her of her favorite days. But sunflowers are actually Mama's favorite. She likes Shasta daisies, Gerber daisies, sunflowers. Take care, Dorito. I don't know where Remus is. That's a great question. Why would
Lost
you-
the dog.
Don't say that, Dorito.
What do you say?
Basically, no longer with us. For the love of Jesus. It's so easy.
You're listening to my. I saw that. That's not very nice. You should not be using words of curse in this house. It's not very.
It's not her fault. It's the stupid phones. Son is complaining. I'm not alone. Son is with me. Mama went inside and I finally got Suchi. And so, hi, buddy. Where were you?
Where'd you come from?
Where were you? Come here. Oh, he's stuck on something.
I ain't told.
But unstick him because your mom just went back in to get my Suchi.
They better have like a match. They need to make an air match. That'd be awesome.
He's stuck. So yeah, I want my Suchi.
Of course. Is there anything for me?
That's what I'm having.
I'm gonna
Just
check
like
this
lawnmower. Oh. From my angle, I didn't see it. I just saw the hose reels. Suchi. What? I texted you and called you like 3 times. Don't you have your watch on? Suchi. And the beaverage. You got the dog though. Thank you, Mama. It's Suchi time. Can you guys hear the what the heck? Can you guys hear the highway?
I love this speaking that I mean. Mama, I love this kitchen. Come here. This is the thing. So I'm gonna give you kind of a new
Hi, buddy. That's Daddy Suchi. Aw. How come this doesn't have the chopsticks in it?
Oh, the bathroom is it? This? No. So we have
But it's Suchi.
like that first. Yeah. Oh, but here's a fun. Okay.
I
And then
finally
we have everything.
got sushi.
And here we have a very stocked fridge that took me hard work, and it took me so long to stock it that it took me like 5 seconds to stock it. Yeah. And then this actually took me quite some time. Whatever this is, it's a witchcraft book. I got
It's
five.
Tara. Why don't you like it though? See, it's veggie.
Oh, no, they're burning. Oh,
Baby, you sure you don't want to try this? It's so good.
we have this. Then I added two chili peppers.
Oh. Welcome back, Jesus Lord.
The new well, the right.
It's just carrots and cucumbers and avocados and
Stuff on it. That's what Walker brings to the little dog. That's the mascot. Like, I love the food. I love all the
the soy sauce is here. The wasabi and ginger, if you want it, is in the front. I'm not a fan of the flavor of wasabi because of the horseradish flavor. The heat isn't what bothers me. I also don't like ginger.
Yes.
Oh, so good. Wanted that for so long.
Love it. I added this, but
If you've been doom scrolling for too long, Jesus, I will tell you that maybe lack of sleep is some of the problems that you might be having. That's Tara, I don't know how I could try to get him to try that. It's one thing to try to get him to
You wouldn't even try sushi.
try some spicy nugs because it's shaped like a nug. But wasabi being a green paste, I don't get. I don't know how I could sneak that through.
Like,
How are people scared of snakes? I will tell you that. I mean, there's a lot of reason that people are scared of snakes. John Jimmy. I mean, part of it is not many people can isolate the difference between a constrictor versus venomous versus neither. I think the fact that they crawl on their bellies, have no legs, have no hands, have no arms, also freak people out. I just want you to watch as he's dragging that stick along.
like that.
That's my poker. You got it. You literally trailered it. You trailered it.
Okay. So here I'm gonna
I also think it's one of those things that, like, Remus, you're stuck on. Okay. I also think it's the fact that, like, certain things, like they smell with their tongue. There's just there's a lot of stuff that people don't understand, and when people don't understand, they typically fear.
last time I went to church, I absolutely did good, but at the same time, it sucked. So let's make it different. The autism costume where so there's just not gonna be autism. So
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm indifferent on snakes. I don't love them. I don't dislike them. I'm more of a dog and cat person. Mama likes fish.
I mean,
and then I'm gonna add like some donuts and stuff in there.
This whole package is 310 calories.
Well,
What's today's date?
4th.
Okay.
When is it due?
What?
When is it put till?
Well, it was made today, so I was just. John Jimmy, I mean, that honestly could be a real statistic. I can't confirm or deny it. I don't have a fear of snakes. You're barking up the wrong tree. Thank you, Gopher. I was just making sure because although I'm eating vegetable sushi and not something with fish or anything in it, I was like, wait a second. Tara would like another log. One more isn't going to hurt us. So you go with an unsplit one? The unsplit ones take longer to burn. Just it's like different bird sounds at this hour. I'm not gonna lie, that's all I needed. Now I'll eat the rest of them tomorrow, but that's all I needed. Like I needed sushi. Veggie rolls are so tasty. The only thing
Sucks. Sushi in general sucks. Okay, done.
the only thing I would add to this, full disclosure, is the cream cheese. Like some of the veggie rolls have like a cream cheese piping. Oh, it's good stuff, Maynard. What happened at the gym, Tara? And I don't know if anybody answered me. Can anybody hear in the audio for the live? Can you hear the highway? Because weirdly, it sounds to me like
It's calming.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a white noise sound.
I haven't made it looks much brighter than it really is.
Oh, on the live? Oh yeah. it, it's definitely much brighter looking in the live. That sucks, Tara.
What happened?
Somebody left a weight on the floor and Tara tripped on it and hurt herself at the gym.
I'd be embarrassed.
Why would you be embarrassed that somebody left something on the floor?
Tripped?
Yeah, but it's
Why? People trip all the time. I trip all the time.
Well, that's in public in front of everybody.
Oh,
it's an age difference right there, dude. When you get to be our age, like you just get up, take care of your.
No.
I wouldn't be embarrassed at all. I'd make sure that all my parts were in the right direction, meaning that like my ankle wasn't turned, my knee wasn't turned, nothing was turned. I'd be like, "Excuse me, who left this here?" Gotta keep in mind, Tara, that at that age, like all kids are like
And nice. You said it yourself.
But all kids at your age, like you guys do the simplest things and you guys make fun of each other. There's no reason for that. That's why I try to tell you all the time. Like, that I could do without though. These freaking planes.
Yeah, no, I could definitely do without that.
John Jimmy. My guy. I probably would. But I don't need you to remind me of it, all right? Eventually you'll be in my seat, which is an Adirondack chair
Okay,
on your back patio staring at a fire.
it's time to add flowers, which they have obnoxiously amount of.
And you'll have a big old gray beard. And you'll say to yourself, man, it seems like just yesterday I was in this YouTube live. And you'll be telling people what YouTube is. And everybody be like, what is YouTube, Grandpa? That's crazy. I've never heard of it. And be like, oh, it was a place that we used to watch
Stop.
and hang out and create community. And I told this guy he'd break a hip if he fell. And here I am with my broken hip. I wonder whatever happened to him. And at that point, I'll be gone. But it'll be something that comes back to you, John Jr. I'm telling you, Tara.
That looks so good.
Whippersnappers. My grandma used to say that. I don't mean that in a bad way, Tara. But my grandma used to say it all the time. You damn whippersnappers. I haven't heard that term in so long. It actually put a smile to my face.
Yes, suit. We have to make a suit. I want to make a suit.
You ain't kidding, Gopher. I'm not gonna lie to you. Recovery time, and so we were on the mat racers today, and I kicked off, and my knee hit the tube or the slide, like the tube of the actual design of the slide, and man, I've been walking with a limp ever since.
I have one devil. I have one devil character, and I use it right here, and I just used to get like clothes, glasses, and stuff. So we'll try to find.
I will tell you, John Jimmy, I fall, I trip.
Because
It happens. And I'm telling you, embarrassment is not what crosses my mind. I pop up,
it also was my mind.
I get it.
What? I'm just.
I always make sure that like everything is pointed in the right direction.
Yeah.
My leg and my foot is pointed correctly in the direction it's supposed to.
Wait, he looks like a college student now.
Yes. That's exactly what my grandma called it too. The modern term is rizzing.
Get that thing stuck in it.
Both my grandmas actually used to say that all the time.
What the?
And for what it's worth, both my grandmas were very influential in my life.
What should be next to the church?
You still have a grandpa.
Who, me? Yeah, but they were both influential in my life. I technically, because of the child that I had, lived with both of them.
No, but look at how clean Dana's tablet looks in this case. It looks blue. Right? What's the city? Great. What's green and the blue? Is it cute?
I will tell you that the one thing my grandma's never did for me was get me sushi. Not one time. I'll be honest with you, I don't think either grandma knew what the hell a sushi was. And I guarantee if they did, they would have described it as a certain kind of food that begins with an O,
Oh, look.
which is now canceled.
Look, Mama. These are some of the most followed Mocha creators. Stick right there. Toka
I guarantee Tara and Gopher will know exactly
3
what word I'm thinking of.
is a lot of people.
It's finally starting to darken on the camera, but man, it's almost like pitch black here. I just found out that they changed, and I didn't realize that it was even a flavor. But I was watching something that was ranking like the different ramens and the various flavors, and from last to worst. And there's a soy sauce flavored ramen, which used to be called the O word ramen. And I've never seen either the soy sauce flavor or the other one in the store. You're gonna go do John Jimmy things? Well, you enjoy, sir. I'm gonna ride out the end of the fire, and then we're going to bed things.
I'm probably gonna go upstairs.
Tara, did you hear that? Mama's taking my dog and leaving me.
No, this doesn't sound funny, but it is. It's so annoying. You judging how good I can. This is me.
Gopher, do you grow arugula?
Like,
I know that's a random question, but it was the quickest seed to pop up that I was growing. I love arugula, but I have a bunch of it sprout. And if you do grow it, I've never grown it before. I just wanted to know if you had any tips on it.
I don't remember. Really. Oh, remember when I found a dollar in the bunker?
Yes.
Phone?
Who keeps making that weird noise?
Who made it? The show. That's it.
Oh, you call it rocket too. Gopher calls it like Bod does.
Oh, this is me. This is me.
That's the UK way of describing it. Um, okay, so what are the tips for like harvesting and how to get the most yield? So I'm sitting next to the pot that it's grown in. So it's literally like growing like right next to you. Um, and those seeds popped up super fast. But I love it on basically any sandwich you can think of.
I love my new case. That your iPad will be on here. Do not forget.
Oh, just take it in. Because you guys are leaving me by myself. Hey, whoa.
Yeah, you got an iPad 10 case. Look, because the Apple Pencil fits perfectly in here. You got an iPad 10 case. Like, thank you.
Like 5 minutes.
I thought you were going in. I was giving him the sushi to give to you.
I will be in 5 minutes. Good job with you, and shut the water off, please.
I will tell you the one thing about sushi is the rice like expands. That sounds like a boat, didn't it?
I think of that often when I hear it, like zoom down itself with the old the stats and
Yeah.
like float it.
It cut leaves, and it will keep producing. So you just cut them like you normally would, and I keep going to this phone. You cut them like you would for like sandwich length or like salad length, and then it just keeps coming back. Do you like arugula? It's a very peppery leaf. That's why I love it so much. It's delicious. You can use it on flatbreads. You can use it on sandwiches. You can use. Whew. It's tasty stuff.
You think that
I know something fierce. There's no oxygen getting to it because it's so full of ash. But it is a very memorizing fire right now.
don't pull the leaves.
So do you like arugula on like sandwiches, or do you use it as like an addition to salad for mixed greens? Like, how do you prefer to use it? Because I'm not gonna lie, if you get a good like hearty stock, I like even just dipping it in a little olive oil and parmesan. Oh, so good. Yeah, it's crazy that you could have something like that nobody's thinking about like making a flatbread with like lettuce to cook. But arugula you'll cook with a flatbread or a pizza, or you'll put it fresh on sandwiches, or you'll add it to salad. It's so good and versatile. So super happy that the seeds sprouted already. There's a whole trim of them.
What?
There's a whole trim of them. They sprouted already. Yeah. That's why I was asking her. I've never grown it. Cilantro's over here because it's around my salsa peppers. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's extremely versatile and so flavorful. Because like romaine, I like for its crispness. I like for its not just the texture, but it also has a little bit of a taste. Iceberg, I could take or leave. Arugula brings that peppery bite and just same reason I like radishes so much. when Father Andrew used to go to the radishes, he used to pull them out, then go rinse them. When I was mowing, he'd go bring me like with the radish greens still on it. Yeah, and I'd like eat them as I was mowing. He'd come over and be like, he wouldn't use this name, but he'd be like, "Dad, do you want a radish?" And then he'd have like a clump. It was like straight out of Super Mario Brothers. He had like a clump on the like radish greens.
Tara, do you think you like did something to it or it's just sore?
Tara, and I hate when people do this, so please don't think it's that way. But my left knee, which is the knee that's had the most repairs on it, is the knee I bonked on the mat slide. I've been hobbling ever since. And so I am right there with you. Have you taken anything? Because I took an leave, and I'm not gonna lie, after the shower, I am going to I'm a big fan of the it's the brand Aspercreme, but they sell the knockoff brands. It's the Lanacane, and so it just nicely numbs it up. And I am 100% doing that. I will say that I won the race, so feel a little bit better about it. But if you've never used the Lanacane, I cannot speak highly enough of it. Well, if you poke it, it'll burn faster. It just needs some oxygen. What, baby? I'd like to lay in bed too with both my feet on the damn bed. So maybe you can call Remus over to your side. So I can have a little space. You've been outside for how long, right? My teeth are killing me. And I'm not trying to make this like, hey, like, it's like pouring. Ugh. I will tell you every time you say that, Tara, it weirdly gives me flashbacks of when the firemen had to come for Grandma Annie. And it goes back to me saying like all my stuff is pointed in the right direction. Grandma Annie fell and like the, the leg was turned one way and her body was turned the other. It was oh. But the firemen are the one that got her through it. They had a whole crew here.
Remus is inside with son. Soon to be mama. Coach, I fell asleep.
Well, Gojo, welcome back. Dorito was asking where you were. I will tell you this about Remus, Tara. You've probably met humans in your life that are very scheduled and regimented. And I know you still have parents. And a lot of times, the older people get, the more regimented they get. Remus is the most regimented animal I've ever met in my life. He, I don't know how he knows. He knows when it's wake up time. He knows when it's time to pick up son from school. He knows when it's bedtime. He knows when it's time to go to work. Like, I can't make this up if I tried. So, like, when I end the live, he races to get the spot behind me where I sit and work from my computer because he likes to lay behind me. If you could think of, like, what's the lady from 101 Dalmatians that wears like the fox around her? Yeah, she wears like that fox like around her neck. Remus does that, but behind my back while I'm working. So he becomes like a weirdo, like Papa Son, where I sit and work, but he beats me to the spot. He is the most regimented animal I've ever met in my life. You could set a clock to him. He starts crying. And if we don't have basketball, volleyball, cross country, something that impacts the evening, taekwondo, at exactly like 6:30 at night, every night, he starts crying and whining and standing on me because he knows that he should be getting a WALK. He is next level. Yeah, dogs are like that, right? Go for it. It's just the cat, on the other hand, is like, nah, I don't care what time it is. I know she knows what time, but she doesn't care. Like, if you get up in the middle of the night to use the washroom, she's like, no, now you're giving me a drink. You got up, you're giving Remus, on the other hand, is like, no, it's sleeping time. Do you get what I mean? The cat is like, hey, you awoke, so you get to serve my beck and call. Dog is like, nope, it's still sleeping time. You messed it up. It's no different than every time she wants water, or every time she wants to stand on your keyboard, or every time she doesn't care. She doesn't isolate its working time versus not. She isolates it's my time. Dog, on the other hand, is like, yeah, I'll do my thing, stay out of the way.
What looks comfy, John Jimmy?
That's why you like cats better. It reminds me of the Meet the Fockers conversation where he's like, oh, so you like dogs? Say like an inferior animal hides its tail between its genitals every time it greets you. And
All right, I'm going in. Mhm. Just cap.
oh, John Jimmy, it's one of the reasons we love doing this. It's we have a unique backyard in that it looks into nothing but backyards, no houses. And this was weirdly a fire necessity. We had to get rid of some stuff that was blocking Remus's walkway. But at the same time, this is something that we routinely do. It's just very calm. That's why we even have the little like solo stove fire pit on the in the front yard because we do them out in the front yard too. I'm sitting there staring at myself, looking at. I got full face in the camera. Check me out. Oh, Terry, weren't you here? Son had 3 s'mores. Not one, not two, 3. That's cool. I keep seeing planes. Yeah, Mama and son are s'mores fans. That's why Dad got his sushi. Yeah, he had 3 of them. Mama had 2. I had a what do you call? I guess you just call it a graham cracker, right? I had the full like graham cracker. I didn't break off the squares. I just had the full rectangle, and then I had 5 pieces of sushi. I am not a s'more fan. I'm not a snore fan either. That's why Mama's going into Sandy's bubble tonight. Did she have any? So Tara, you're not gonna like to hear this. So, and I don't mean it because it's gross. So Mama was never, ever, ever, ever her entire life, and we've been together since she was just shy of 16 and I was just shy of 14. Um, she never liked red meat. And the doctor told her based on her blood results that she was going to have to kick up her iron levels. And she said, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't like red meat and I don't like spinach and I don't like kale and I don't like any of the other stuff that can increase your iron. And the doctor said to her, your body will tell you what you want and you'll have no choice. So as weird as it sounds, like some people say like during pregnancy they have cravings for like weird stuff like pickles and ice cream. She could not stop eating steak burritos, steak tortas, like baconators. She's never eaten a baconator since son was born. Not one. She just baconators. She was it was nonstop. Just steak burritos, steak tortas, steak tacos, baconators, you name it. So yeah, she was so iron deficient that her body kicked that into full gear. Now, how about yourself, Tara? Wait a second, John Jimmy, you're having a monster at this hour? Seems a little late in the day to be rocking a monster. All right. Better man than me, sir. Anybody hear the fireworks going off from Memorial Day? Yeah. So here's the thing. Postpartum, not postpartum like depression, but postpartum, post son. She now has grown an affinity for like Mexican food, and our favorite place is like 3 blocks from the house. The difference is instead of constantly getting steak burritos and steak tortas, she actually prefers the chicken flautas, but she loves the flavor now, but she doesn't want near as much red meat. Pickles dipped in ranch. I mean, I can get behind that. I love pickles. I'm not a huge ranch fan, but I do love pickles. And if I am having fried pickles, ranch is the dip to go with. I like V8 today. And last I checked, I'm still not pregnant. Um, I went to my subscriptions. I have this pulled up on both shorts and subscriptions. It was suddenly day. Well, yeah, if you jump out and you jump back, it takes you to the beginning of the live, John Jimmy. I also do like a Bloody Mary, which is, for all intents and purposes, V8 mix with a few additional like spices and what have you. So there's a grill company that's based in our area that makes a fire kettle like this. And when everything burns down, so you're supposed to burn it all down. And obviously you have to use wood that you can cook on. And it turns to embers like this. They sell like a Santa Fe style grill or Santa Clara style grill where you can put it over the top and then rotate it higher or lower depending on how intense the embers are or the coals are. And I really, really, really want that. Just so we're all on the same page. But since it's a little local independent place and it's all custom metal fabrication, it's not cheap. But one day, if I'm fortunate enough and you guys are able to join me, that'll be something that we have out here. Is that fire pit with that Santa Clara grill accessory. We haven't had a Bloody Mary in 4 years. I had one, actually, I had two on Mother's Day. So we went to a place that specializes in these really over the top Bloody Marys. And it was a Mother's Day like brunch. And the Bloody Marys were, they were tasty. And I will tell you, John Jimmy, if you're talking about not liking a V8, they're an acquired taste. But if you like them, you really like them. And I'm there. I could do the regular. I can do the bold and spicy. I can do the low sodium. V8 is my jam. My neighbor looking through their back door. Gotta look in the light. So that's actually on the kitty corner. And if you're able to see somebody, I don't see anybody with the naked eye. No, what you're seeing, okay, is it's a 3-season room on the front end of it, so it's all screened in. But there's a sliding glass door that goes out to the 3-season room, and their kitchen table is right there. So they're actually sitting around. They were cooking earlier when we started the live. They are now done cooking, and they're sitting around their kitchen table eating. Just so happens that the phone is on that angle. I'm actually looking more dead straight on to the backyard. You do see an outline of a person, 100%, but they're sitting at their table. And since their light's on, they really can't see out. We can see them, but they can't see us. They'd have to turn off the lights. Yeah, I don't have Bloody Marys much. But when I do, it's usually something like a brunch, or Grandma Harley usually goes with the mimosas and I go with the Bloody Mary because dad and wine do not mix. Dad turns like a very bright red. There's something about the tannins in grapes, whether it be in wine or grape juice or just regular grapes, I have an allergy to. And I basically turn bright red. Think of like Violet Beauregard from Willy Wonka, but just instead of turning violet, I turn bright red. Yeah, I don't think they're IGing me. I think they're just sitting around eating. I will tell you, it's crazy how dark most people's backyards are. Like, I'll give you a scan. So, like, zero backyard lights, just their interior lights. No backyard lights, except for like 6 houses down. My shed, just their house lights. That's house number one, house number two. No backyard lights. Like, we're the only people that put lights in their backyard. And here's what's crazy. We're the only people that had our shed broken into and had our lawnmower and snowblower stolen. So explain that to me. Nobody else has lights. Everyone else has stuff in their yards, in their backyards. He's got bikes all over, like his lawnmower, everything else. Nope. We have lights, we have cameras, we have everything else. Unbelievable. Well, I will tell you here. So this fence here, they have a fence. They have a fence. That's a fence. That's like a brick retaining wall. But we have nothing on our side yard on either of them. And so they could easily just walk straight through there, or they could just walk through our yard. One of the two happened, but yeah, we're the only people with cameras. We're the only people, but the cameras are like pointed directly at me and at the back door. They weren't pointed at the shed. I was more worried about the house getting broken into. I didn't think anybody was going to take our snowblower and lawnmower and our chainsaw. But yeah, it's actually called an angle brick grill. Good gosh, I think it's so low. Angle brick grills, I think is what it's called. And it's a custom place. You actually have to go and pick it up. Now you could have it delivered, but it's astronomical to have it delivered. It's cheaper for me based on its location to go pick it up. But here's the crazy thing. They left the grills, all of them. Smoker, grill, grill, grill. My big ass grill is over there. Like the fire pit, they left everything else. They knew what they were going for and they went only for the lawn equipment. Snowblower, lawnmower, trimmer, and chainsaw. $2,000 worth of lawn equipment. Gone. Oh, 100%, Tara. Son's gone. That was son's apple Klondike. That was mama's chair. Remus was in the yard. 100%. Just me. Yeah, he also makes a combination Santa Clara grill and offset smoker. And man, that thing is a lot of money. But I jokingly say that that everything we make on YouTube goes back to the channels. The food and cooking channel has zero monetization, so um I'm not investing in that kind of grill. First off, Mama would make me get rid of a bunch of my other grills, which I don't know that I could do. Because getting rid of my grills are like getting rid of my children. They all have their own purpose. I love them all equally. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding because they all do something different and I cook different things in different grills. But she would make me get rid of some of the grills before I got a new big grill. But a fire pit, she's fully on board with because this fire pit is on its last leg and Weber doesn't make the fire pits anymore. And when I say it's on its last leg, I've repaired the bottom of this so many times that I'm waiting one day to come out and have one of these legs break out because of the rust through, which would be a very sad day because the Weber fire pit is, as a Weber guy, like very important to me to have. But eventually I know I'm going to have to change it out. Uh so the rules on the monetization, Tara, they're really hard, and I'm not kidding. So I'm gonna go to the spot over here, and I'll end on this. So son brought out his his Kindle. I'm not kidding you. So I could listen to music while I was grilling from my big grill. So that's my big grill station. And in case you didn't know, Gopher, how much we love Halloween. So I'm sitting here. We're Bears fans. There's my big grill. There's all the flowers we have to plant tomorrow. That's sitting right next to me. Um, so you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and then one of two things. You have to have 4,000 watch hours or 10 million shorts views. And the cooking and eating channel doesn't even have, I think it's got 600 subscribers and it's got like next to no watch hours. So the cooking and eating channel is a long way away. Very long way away. But that grill is my baby. That is the one I use most often. That is the one that I bought when we bought the house. Speaking of which, I should probably turn the propane off so I don't have any propane leak. Thank you for indulging me in my grill talk. But I keep my cast iron skillet on it. And then I cook because Mama doesn't like, she calls it the burnt. So I have to cook her stuff in the cast iron skillet. And I cook Sons of Mine's on the actual grill grates because that way it doesn't get the burnt and it's just cooked in a pan. There you go, Tara. That'd be right up our alley. I will tell you, son thinks Chunky's kind of funny and not scary. Um, he's a big I Know What You Did Last Summer and a big Jigsaw. So like the Saw movies fan. He thinks Chucky's just funny, but that's one of Mama's favorites lights right there with those flowers. Go, Joe. Don't worry about it. We're wrapping it here, bud. So, and that's my capula I got to put back on the garage roof. It actually blew down in a windstorm, believe it or not. And you can see my little horsey off my weather vane broke off. And I no longer have the north direction. So you got south, you got west, you got east, and north broke off. So when we had those tornadoes 2 years ago, that was the byproduct of my tornadoes. Is that came through and the wind was so hard that it flew off the garage roof down here, landed about there, and was all broken up. Well, I'm glad you thought of us. We like Chucky. We just think he's more fun than scary, if that makes sense. But until next time, guys, I gotta go. Mama left me a while ago. It's 9:20. We got mass in the morning for Memorial Day. So we will be back tomorrow, I promise. And again, go back to the last live. Go to the end, the very end, if you want to see Dad and Son race on water slides. You'll get a kick out of it. So go. If you're awake and you just want to see something, go to the very last live called Santa's Village. Just skip to the end. Or if you want to go on some rides with us, go to about the middle. But until then, everyone, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Have a great night. Stay happy, stay blessed, try to stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. All our best.